I'm a very hard person to shop for just because I buy a lot of stuff. So I kind of think that makes me an expert on luxury gifts. Now, these items I've either purchased for myself or I'm planning to purchase. These are luxury gifts, so please don't come in my comments and say, oh, I can get something cheaper at Target. Of course you can. And if you're happy with the Target version, go ahead, because I have the Target version of some of these items. But if you're looking for either a luxury gift to buy for either yourself or somebody else, stick around. So the first gift on my luxury wish list are these Cozy Earth pajamas. So I'm part of this fitness ambassadorship program in Chicago. It's called A Sweat Life. And they had gifted a bunch of people these Cozy Earth bamboo pajamas. I had FOMO so bad and I was bugging everybody about them. Everybody said they are super, super comfortable. So I wasn't ready to buy a pair for myself because I'm like, I already own PJs. I don't want to spend that type of money, but I ended up winning a contest and I got a $200 gift card. Now, let me be truthful. Although I had FOMO, I was very skeptical about the price because they were like $150+. The gift card made it a little bit easier. So I ended up getting the women's long sleeve stretch knit bamboo pajama set. These are them. So it's a long sleeve pajama set. And if you're a pajama set person like myself, then you're gonna love these. I love to spend all day in my PJs. I work from home, so I wear these sometimes. Super, super comfortable. I was a little skeptical about them being bamboo because I'm like, bamboo's not gonna be as soft as everybody says it is. I was wrong. I understand why everybody was raving about these. Like, they're just they're really, really comfy. They're really, really cute. I went to DC last week and I wore these in my hotel room. I fell asleep in them. With my gift card, I bought 3 pairs of socks. I can only seem to find 1 pair. I've washed the other 2. Super, super comfortable. These are also bamboo socks. I like these PJs so much that I ended up buying the short sleeve version. I got the women's short sleeve stretch knit bamboo pajama set. So the long sleeve version are long sleeve pants and full pants. The short sleeve version is a short sleeve pajama set with shorts. I ended up getting both of them in black, so I'm gonna be able to mix and match depending on how I feel. Right now it's a little chilly today, so I'm wearing the long sleeve version, but I know as the seasons change, I'm gonna wanna mix and match. And there's gonna be some days where maybe my legs are cold, but I want like a short sleeve top, whatever. So I'm glad I did it. So last I checked, the Cozy Earth was having some like pre-Black Friday sale. As I said, they're expensive. Another thing, so the pajamas come in this really, really cute like holder. It zips. I still have the short sleeve pajamas in this case, so this is how it would come to you. It's really luxe. I'm one of those people that like to go on vacation and take my PJs with me, so having this little case or holder, whatever it's called, is gonna be a game changer, so I can just pack it up and throw it in my bag and be ready to go. I feel like if I roll up my PJs, I could probably put multiple in here and the socks. So it's always a struggle with my pajamas to find my PJs, so putting them in this will be helpful because most of my clothes tend to be black or dark colored. So I'll just look for this. Thank you, Cozy Earth. So none of the items in this video are sponsored. With Cozy Earth, I ended up winning like a giveaway. I got $200 gift card, and Cozy Earth also gives you $50 if you sign up for like text messages. So I ended up getting $250. So that really offset the cost of the second pair of PJs. Cozy Earth has a ton of stuff. I saw they had like sheets and all this other stuff. I know their joggers are on Oprah's, favorite things list. I didn't try those because I knew I'm a PJs person, but if Oprah likes it, it gotta be good. So Cozy Earth has a 100-night sleep guarantee. It's expensive, so I understand why they have such an extensive guarantee. I have slept in these things. I've walked around the house. I did wash them. I think you can tumble dry very low. 100 nights is a really, really good guarantee. Let me know what you think of this item. So next up are these Slip anti-aging sleep crease and anti-bed head silk pillowcases. So I've talked about these before. I actually got these during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and I re-up every year, right? So these are the queen size pillowcases. They come in white, they come in like tan, a couple of colors. When it comes to sleep, I'm a little bougie. I love Hungarian goose down pillows. I love silk pillowcases. It makes for just a really luxury experience. I don't like silk sheets though, because I sleep hot, so I like really crisp percale sheets, but I love a silk pillowcase. So I sleep really hard. Like, when you were a kid, you slept really hard and you'd wake up with like creases on your face or just a whole bunch of drool. I find this helps. I sleep with a bonnet or a scarf or something on my head, so it doesn't really bother me with the bed head. It's more for my face. Occasionally my scarf will fall off, or sometimes I'm just like tired and I'm just laying in bed relaxing, not sleeping, and I will just put my head on this and it's fine. It definitely doesn't dry out your hair like a cotton pillowcase. So I'm team this. We gotta think about our faces. When it comes to my face, I'm in maintenance mode. So anything that's gonna help me maintain a nice creaseless face, because I'm a woman of a certain age, is all in there. Now, I got these during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, but they're like fragrances. I feel like every holiday there's a gift set that comes out, so you could probably find one, especially during Black Friday or before. Now, they are expensive, so I will definitely link like a pair that I consider really cheap and comparable on Amazon. I have both. The Amazon ones I'll use to travel. These are for my bed at home, but the Amazon ones, I'm like, oh, I'll take them. If I forget this pillowcase at my sister's house, I'm not tripping, right? These, they're not leaving my house. Let me know what you think about silk pillowcases. So next up is something that I actually want for Christmas, and that is the Italic chunky weighted knit blanket. Now, everybody's been telling me that, oh, you should really get a weighted blanket. On my bed, I currently have a down comforter and a faux fur throw, and I feel like they're heavy, but everybody's like, no, you have to get a weighted blanket. It helps for anxiety, stress, keep you warm, everything. I'm down, but I've noticed that most of the weighted blankets are not cute. Like, I've seen some on Amazon. I will link them if I see one that I like. I want something that looks luxurious and is really attractive. So I'm planning to redo my bedroom in like white and black. So they have one that's like a charcoal color. Actually, I will say I have to give credit to Monroe Steele. I think I saw this in her house. I was definitely influenced on this purchase. It's a really great looking weighted blanket, and so I'll have to report back, but let me know if anybody's interested in it. So this weighted blanket is $135. I've seen a lot that are like under 50. Like I said, this is a luxury buy. It looks really attractive. The reason I want a weighted blanket is that they're medically proven for deeper sleep. And lately I've been having problems with like my sleep. I can go to bed at 10 o'clock on the dot, but I'll wake up at 3 o'clock and I feel like something is, sometimes I gotta pee, or sometimes something just jars me out of my sleep. It's usually racing thoughts. I realize my brain processes a lot of information, and then it does a dump at like 3 a.m. that wakes me up. As I mentioned, I have a faux fur throw, which I love, but I want to see something that a little bit better airflow. So I'm one of those people that I definitely care about aesthetics, but number one, it has to work well, and I appreciate things that work well and are beautiful, and that's why I'm recommending this. I'm planning to get this for Christmas, so hopefully I'm going to have great sleep for the new year. Let me know what you think about this gift. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I make homemade brunch almost every Sunday. So I used to be a pancake girl, but I am now team waffles. The reason I am team waffles is this All-Clad waffle maker. I have a friend who hosts chicken and waffles every Christmas, right? And during the pandemic, we didn't do chicken and waffles. And I remember in December of 2020, I was really, really craving that tradition. And I think my nephew ended up coming to Chicago, and I ended up buying a waffle maker. We had chicken and waffles. Actually, we might have had scrambled eggs, bacon, and waffles, but whatever. And I've been hooked ever since. I will go on record and say I'm an All-Clad junkie. I have the All-Clad stainless steel copper cord cooking set. Love it. One year for Christmas, I got an All-Clad slow cooker. I'm addicted. I have this waffle maker. All-Clad has like 3 types of waffle makers. They have this round one, of course. When I was looking to buy this, I wasn't sure if I wanted round or I wanted like the square Belgian waffles. So let me just tell you, I love Waffle House, Roscoe's. I love all the round waffle places, right? So that's why I got this round one. You know what? The funny thing is, I don't like waffles unless it's like Waffle House, Roscoe's, or a specialty waffle place. I don't like waffles. Most chicken and waffle places are not good. My waffles are much better, let me just say. With All-Clad appliances, like anything else, Black Friday, I think they have sales going on now. I have seen them on Amazon. If I find somebody that's selling them on Amazon, I will link it, but buyer beware. I don't recommend buying electronics from Amazon. I got mine from Williams-Sonoma. I've not had a problem with it. I definitely have seen people on the All-Clad site complaining in the reviews that theirs doesn't heat up and they bought it from Amazon. So I'm just letting you know. You might get a better price at Amazon. You may be a Prime member, but I don't know what that warranty looks like, right? So I like to cook. I love brunch. This is something easy to do. If you're ever interested in following me on Instagram, I always make waffles. I make a lot of waffles on Sunday in the morning. Actually, it's Sunday today, and after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna use this waffle maker. So I usually have waffles before I do videos, but I didn't want it to be hot while I was filming, so. Let me know what you think of this gift. So, little known secret, I am a domestic goddess. I had aspirations to be the next Martha Stewart at one time, but anyways. The next item on my list is the Le Creuset Dutch oven. Now this thing is heavy, so I'm just gonna put the lid up. Le Creuset is really expensive. You can definitely buy them at like a Williams-Sonoma, Crate and Barrel, and get paid full price. I got mine from like Home Goods. So this color is discontinued. It's like a black onyx. I will caution you against getting a color that's about to be discontinued. If you like that color, buy it. But anyway, I feel like once or twice a year there is a sale on them, but you can definitely find them at Home Goods. Home Goods doesn't always have the certain colors. If you have a specific color that you love, they may carry it. Color-wise, they're beautiful. If you want a color that's in season, you're gonna have to pay premium price. Like I said, I bought a discontinued color. The bad thing about discontinued color is I can't find it anywhere. Like I think they might have them overseas. I want like 1 or 2 more pieces. They have people selling it on eBay, but they're trying to gouge me. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I like to cook. And I think in the summertime, I use a lot of my All-Clad stuff that I mentioned earlier. But in the wintertime, I do a lot of stews and chili, things that are much more hearty. Actually, I made chili with this the other day and I can smell the cumins. It's funny. I'm laughing at myself because I was like, what's that smell? Anyway, the good thing I like about this thing is it's super hearty. I've had this thing it's pre-pandemic. It definitely has a little bit of wear and tear, but you know, I have not babied it. This thing could last me for the rest of my life. I definitely have a small one. This size is perfect for 4 servings. So if I'm making something for myself and another person, we can have leftovers for tomorrow. It's perfect. If you have a bigger family, you can get a bigger size. I've seen some dupes and I've seen them not be as sturdy. I feel like even at Home Goods, it was still over $150. As long as I don't like completely destroy it, I can see myself having this for the rest of my life. Another good thing about this thing is I can cook it, I can use it on the stove and then just throw it in the oven. And it's fine. It doesn't care. Another thing that I like about it is the handles are interchangeable. So like I have a black one. The newer ones have like a different black. You can get gold, you can get silver, whatever your hardware desires are, have at it. I think most people need only one of these. I've seen people with multiple. I do aspire to be the auntie that hosts Thanksgiving dinner for like 20 people every year. But until then, I'm fine with this mini size one that I have now. Quality, A1, price, but if somebody's willing to give you a gift or you can find one either at Home Goods or on sale, I say go for it, right? It's Christmas. If you're not the person that likes nice expensive shoes, get a nice expensive pot. In the wintertime, I use this almost every time I cook. I've already got my, well, it's not cost per wear. I don't know what cost per wear translates to in the kitchenware thing, but whatever that is, that's what I've got. Let me know what you think of Le Creuset or any other Dutch oven. So next up is 14 karat gold from BabyGold. Now, if you're into jewelry, I feel like BabyGold is a brand that you've seen advertised on Instagram. You know how it is with Instagram. So I'm interested in jewelry. And so I feel like 50% of the ads that are shown to me on Instagram are jewelry. And so BabyGold, I feel like was shown to me on a daily basis. And I finally, after a year of like hemming and hawing, finally ordered some. So the earrings I actually have on right now are BabyGold. I have a whole video where I'm going to talk about my experience with BabyGold. These are 6mm width. I believe they're like 45mm diameter. They are 14 karat gold, so that means they're expensive. So I ended up buying from BabyGold and I was really happy with the experience. I love 14 karat gold jewelry. They come in this cute little box. If you don't have like your own little jewelry box, you can just keep them in these things. I traveled to DC last weekend with these boxes and I was really happy with how they protected my jewelry because I'm the queen of just throwing 14 karat gold jewelry in a bag with other stuff. And I have the damaged jewelry to show it. So I got like 3 different sizes. Like I said, I talk about it in a different video. I will link the video. So I got like another smaller pair and a pair of what are considered really thin endless hoops. So I'm sorry. The reason I purchased from BabyGold was I was looking for 14 karat gold jewelry, solid 14 karat gold jewelry at a good price. Most gold jewelry is expensive because you're paying for overhead markup for a store. It seems like BabyGold is just like online, kind of like what Blue Nile used to be in the day, but Blue Nile has stores now, so I feel like they're having to pay a little bit more. They're made in LA, it's solid gold, just really classic styles. I love going to Zara, one of these H&M, one of these little funky places for like funky earrings, but for my like core capsule jewelry pieces, I wanted to make sure they were 14 karat gold. And so I think they do jewelry basics really well. The price was good. I think the first time I saw an ad for this was last Black Friday and I was like, it wasn't in the budget. It was in the budget this year, I guess. But they have been advertising me for the last year, so they got me, got them. So, but yeah, I've been super happy with the experience. I didn't have to do any returns or anything. They're gorgeous. I've worn them countless times. I got them and I was like, let me wear them. I'm a gold jewelry lover, so also So I'm really picky on the color of gold jewelry. So I really like Italian gold, which has a nice tone to it, has a nice warmth. It's not too orangey, it's not too brassy. It's just a pretty color. And so I have some like Italian gold pieces that I got from my mother that I always compare to jewelry I buy to see how the color is in case. So I compared the color of this baby gold jewelry to the vintage Italian gold pieces that I had for my mother, and I was like, perfect color, you know, nice, not too orangey, not too brassy, not too silvery, like that beautiful Italian gold color. Like whatever, however they're formulating that gold alloy is good. They have a Black Friday sale, I think until November 27th. So basically Black Friday. I believe it's 25% off. If you missed that, they're always having a 20% off your first order deal. I do think they also take returns, but yes, I plan to buy more pieces. Check out my gold hoops video if you want to hear more of my review about BabyGold. I'm gonna be making more jewelry videos. Let me know if there's any jewelry on your wish list that you want me to talk about. So the next gift on my list is for people who either live somewhere where you have winter or you ski, go places where you would need a winter coat. So I live in Chicago. So I would say 90% of my coats are fall coats, but it does get below freezing in Chicago, so you need a winter coat. This is a Mackage Trish coat. It's a big coat. So the thing that makes this coat stand out is this hood. Now, if you ever see me walking down the streets of Chicago in the winter, this is exactly how I'm going to look. I'm going to have this hood on my head and this coat on my body. Now I'm gonna say this coat is overkill if it's 40 degrees. It has to be below freezing, so under 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0 degrees Celsius, right? 35 is my cutoff. I don't wear heavy layers with this coat. I guess you could. I think like 2018, 2019, there was a polar vortex where it was like negative 30, some ridiculous temperature. And that might be the day that you would wear like a thick sweater under here. I never wear a thick sweater. I wear something like this underneath that. I'm fine. It's definitely withstood negative 20, a wind chill. I'm good. I don't wear this coat every day. It's not negative 20 every day, and thank God. I would not live in Chicago if it was negative 20 every day of the winter. But it's a beautiful coat, form, function. I have a dedicated video about this in like a comparison of another coat. I used to have two Mackage coats. This is the Trish. They also have a K, which is very similar, but has a little bit less fur. A Mackage winter coat, if you're looking for a fashion forward coat, is like what I would recommend. I like Montclair, but I feel like Montclair is similar to Canada Goose, where it started off as a very utilitarian coat. And they've tried to make it a little bit more fashionable, but the reason I like this coat is I feel like it's super feminine. This hood is super distinctive. I see a lot of dupes, and let me tell you, so I know people with dupes get mad at me because they're walking around with this coat, feeling all good about themselves. With this fur hood, I'm gonna stun all on your little life, sorry. So I bought this coat like in maybe 2017. It was like under $1,000. They are super expensive. I think last year they were $1,400. I don't know what they are now. They only go on sale like during the holidays. I bought my coat at Bloomingdale's. I got a great discount because I had an employee discount. I had a bunch of discounts. So I ended up paying like $500. That was probably the most I had paid for a coat at the time. It's been worth the money. And you know, these coats have, if you're the original owner, I believe they have a lifetime guarantee as long as you can show the receipt that shows that you purchased it. They'll repair it. I've heard of people having problems with like the fur on this hood. They'll replace that. So somebody asked me recently, where could I see this coat? And I know in Chicago, you can get it at Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus. Like I have a small, I probably could have got a medium. I think at the time I just got small. If I had got a medium, I probably could wear more thick layers. I can't wear a thick layer under here. It's too tight. But I wanted a coat that was form-fitting. I like a form-fitting coat. All my other coats have a little bit of space. A lot of like cocoon coats. I don't want any space that cold air could get in between. Look for sales if you want this coat. It does go on sale. I remember at Bloomingdale's, they told people who wanted a discount on this coat to open up a credit card because places like Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom will occasionally have a sale, but these coats weren't included. So the only way you could get a discount on them was to open up a credit card. I'm not saying you do that, but if that's what you were planning to do anyways, it's a way to save money. But I do notice towards the end of the year, especially if they're trying to get rid of certain colors. The black is considered a classic color, but I know one year wine was their seasonal hot color. And when it came time for the end of the year, that's what they were selling on sale. Of course, the blacks were full price. I'm just saying, black is a classic, right? So anyways, let me take this coat off my head, but I'll link the video talking about this coat. But like I said, this coat and I are bae. It's helped me get through Chicago winter. When people ask me, how do you deal with winter in Chicago? This damn coat. Period. So next up is this Rene Caovilla Caovilla shoe. I may have killed the pronunciation, but I believe it's Caovilla. Caovilla. I follow a stylist on Instagram. Her name is Melissa's Wardrobe. Love her stuff. I remember she had these shoes, gorgeous on. Number one, she was saying they're super, super comfortable, and everybody that I've actually seen a couple of other luxury influencers having these shoes and saying they are super comfortable. And she recommended this color because it was a great brown girl nude. I should have bought them then because the price has now gone up. I think they were like almost $900. They are much more expensive now. I'll put the price up because I don't even want to say it out loud. I've been looking at the shoe for like the past 6 months, and I was like, let me just try them on, because you know how sometimes you are lusting after something so bad and then you try it on and you realize like it's not a win for you, and you be like, oh, okay, it doesn't even work for me. Cool. A win is a win because I don't have to think about this item. I don't have to spend all this doggone money on it. I actually was in the market for a stiletto because during the pandemic, I have become a sneakerhead. We'll talk about sneakers next. But anyways, I think the last luxury heel that I purchased was in 2020, Christmas time. I bought the Bottega Veneta BV Lido pumps. That's it. So it's been like almost 2 years. So I knew I needed a heel. The thing I liked about these is I love a shoe that ties up, but the tie-up shoes, like you go out the house, you look really good, and then like in the middle of the night, your shoe becomes untied or it starts falling down. So I was really attracted to these because they were like, no, they don't come down. I went to Neiman Marcus and finally I was with a friend. I was like, let me try these shoes on because why not, right? I thought what was gonna happen was I'm gonna put them on and my feet were gonna look like, you know, like saucisson, sausage. But I put them on and they actually look good, and my feet was looking busted. Like I'll try to put a picture up. My feet were looking scrubby. I didn't have a pedicure. I had on some sneakers. My feet weren't as moisturized as I wanted them to be. When I put these jokers on, it was like, my feet looked 1,000 times better. And they were actually slightly comfortable. I tried on a 9.5 though. Neiman Marcus had a sale going on recently, and I went and I tried to order a 9.5 and they had a 9. I usually can wear a 9. They said that you could size down in these, but yeah. I feel like my toe is like right over the 9. I could wear them, but people gonna look at me like, the 9.5 would give me like right there versus like the butt of my foot falling over the edge. I could get away with it, but I feel like some people are gonna talk about me and I'm gonna talk about myself. Also, it saves me money to have to return these shoes, but I'm very sad, and I'll probably be looking for them on the resale market, hoping that I can find a pair. Of course, I love the sparkle. Oh, another thing about these shoes is they have like stones, right? And we all know the rhinestone shoes have swept the luxury shoe community like crack. I know some certain brands like Mock and Mock have had really, really bad reviews where you wear it one time and the rhinestones fall off. I've heard only good things about these. I've heard that the rhinestones stay intact, which is important. But like I said, the color, gorgeous for a brown skin girl. I feel like the brown skin girls tried to buy this up, but the white girls also were buying this up too, because I can't find a 9.5 anywhere. Anyways, the other thing I like about this shoe is the bottom. So, you know, I like red bottoms. I don't like how red bottoms fit. I'm more of a Jimmy Choo person, but this sparkly bottom is gorgeous. I've seen a couple shoes on the resale market and the actual bottom looks decent. I remember asking the girl at Neiman Marcus, like, hey, am I gonna have to get these resold? Because, you know, most shoes, you gotta get them resold because that sole gonna be tore up. Red bottoms, you wear them outside the house and they just look trashed. You have to put something on them. She was like, no, you don't really have to. You can if you want to. I love this bottom though. So sexy. So I'm really sad about this, but I'm going to find a 9.5 somewhere. If it's resale, I don't care. I don't want to have to pay a lot more money though. So the reason I bought these was I was hoping that, you know, somebody would return a 9.5 while I have these, and then I could order the 9.5 and then just do an even exchange, because I got these during some type of deal at Neiman Marcus, but nobody's returned their 9.5. So here I am holding on to this beautiful shoe. I'm going to figure out how to get this shoe back in a 9.5 before summer comes. So the shoe is cute. Like I said, it comes in this beautiful red box. It's not a luxury shoe if they don't give you extra one of these. Brands need to give us extra taps, because that's the first thing that wear out on shoes. I know for me, I overpronate, so my taps be looking RIP. RIP. So I always need these, and so I appreciate that they have these. But for the price, they better have everything. Let me know if you own a pair or if you like these shoes. This is my #1 Christmas gift right now, so let me know. So during the pandemic, I amassed quite the sneaker collection. It's a little embarrassing actually. What started off as just helping a friend like win sneakers on the sneakers app has become a full-fledged obsession for me. That being said, I know a little something about sneakers. And so I feel like right now a lot of women are really into sneakers, and you know, this is Christmas. If you want your guy to buy you a sneaker, this is the perfect time. Now, sneakers are a little bit hard. So people always ask me how to get a sneaker, and they get mad at me because they think I'm gatekeeping. And I'm like, no, sneakers are kind of hard to get. But if you're asking your man for a sneaker and he is into sneakers, he can maybe find you some sneakers. So I used to like Adidas, but we're not fooling with Yeezy. Kanye. My favorite sneakers right now are Nike Air Maxes. So I have a video about Nike Air Max. There are so many Air Max models, but the ones that I like and can vouch for are number one, the Air Max 1. This is like a special edition, of course. Y'all know I like leopard. It has this little green in the back, and I've been wearing it with I have this jade green sweatsuit. Super, super cute. It's been my favorite thing lately. It has red, which is perfect for me. It has animal skin. They come in super plain versions. You can get just a basic black and white or white color. What I like about Air Max is the air. They make them super, super comfortable for me. This is a men's shoe, but it fits really well. Sometimes you hear the term men's shoe and you think it's gonna be super wide. It's not super wide, it's perfect, beautiful. I got these on StockX. You can definitely get sneakers on Nike.com. There's also a sneakers app. There's a ton of places you can get sneakers. If you have somebody in your life who is a sneakerhead, tell them you want a pair of sneakers and make them go through the headache for you. So the next Nike Air Max model I like is the Air Max 90. I think actually the Air Max 90 are my favorite. These I love. I love these. I wear them with everything. Yes, yes, yes. I've worn this with every color under the rainbow, actually. Like every color in this shoe, I have matched. I have matched this fluorescent color. You know, I have a brown teddy bear coat. I love to wear them with this because of this brown of the leopard print. Where's this cheetah? Whatever animal in the kingdom it is. The denim, it has black inside too. This sneaker is like one of my all-time favorites because it goes with everything. I wear this the most. The reason they look so good is because I definitely make sure to clean the bottoms. I was taught very well how to take care of my sneakers. So Air Maxes are my favorite. If you have eyes, you've definitely seen these. They're the Nike Dunks. They're actually more reasonably priced than this. These are called the Panda Dunks. They're ubiquitous. So these are the most resold shoe on StockX currently. Like I've been trying to get these shoes probably the better part of this year. I love them. They go with everything for the most part because they are a black and white shoe. The only reason I pick a Nike Air Max versus the Dunk is comfort. I feel like this Air just makes them a little bit more comfortable. I wore these to help a friend with a photo shoot and to run errands. And my feet was like, where's the Air? They're super cute though. I have 2 pair of Dunks. I like Dunks. I will probably get another pair. I want a red and white pair, but I know if I gotta run errands and be on my feet, it's the Air Maxes for me. These are super popular. All of these are super popular. You don't have to get the ones I have. You can get a different pair. If you got a man and he likes sneakers, tell him you want either a Dunk or Air Max and make him do the work because girl, it's hard to get sneakers. You have to know the cheat codes to get sneakers. So make your man or your friend who knows something about sneakers buy you some sneakers. Let me know, are you interested in sneakers at all yet? So what is a Christmas wish list without some electronics? So I know everybody's into the Amazon Alexa. I'm actually going to advocate for the HomePod Mini. Now, if you have an Android phone or you don't use Apple Music, then you can just kind of fast forward through this one. But if you're like me and you have an iPhone and you use Apple Music, then you might want to listen up. So I currently have full-size HomePod. I love it. It's actually been discontinued though. So I ended up buying a mini. So you've all heard of the Alexa, you can kind of just call out. With the HomePod, you can just say, hey, what day of the week is it? This is the HomePod Mini. The original HomePod is huge. I love it. It has a great sound. So currently I'm filming in my living room / kitchen great room area. And the HomePod fills up that whole room. But I wanted something for my bedroom. Sometimes I want to listen to music in my room, especially on my iPhone, but I don't want to drag my HomePod in there. So I bought this because I heard it's really good for like a small space. So this will be perfect to have in my room. It's usually like $100, $99.99, whatever. But it was on sale for like 80 bucks at Target. It was one of those one-day flash sales. I'm sure you can find one this year. They come in multiple colors. This is the space gray. I'm an iPhone user, so all the devices I buy are space gray, but I've seen like a yellow, Of course, there's a white. You know, they have a lot of colors. Said I'm turning my whole bedroom black and white, so this was the right color. I love Apple Music. Apple Music is going up. It used to be $9.99, but I guess it's going up to $10.99. So I'm paying $10.99 for a month, so I'm gonna stick beside them, and I'm going to get this in my room. It's a great little gift, though. If you're a Spotify person, I know you're not gonna get this. The thing I like about Apple is the things are designed very well. It's unobtrusive. The good thing about Apple devices is you can like kind of hand things off, so I can be listening to something in my living room and hand it off to my phone or hand it off to the bedroom. It's a whole dysfunctional, incestuous family. I'm excited for this because I feel like I don't listen to music as much in my room just because I don't have one of these. So this will make sure that I'll just have some nice music to listen to in the morning or at night before I go to bed. Let me know if you have a HomePod mini already or if you're interested in getting one. So those were the items on my Christmas wish list. Let me know which item you would love somebody to buy for you. Now, as you see, most of the items I already bought for myself. You know, there's only one item that I don't already own, and because I'm not the type of person to tell you, like, buy these 10 things, but I don't own any of them. In this video, I talked about buying gold jewelry and also starting a gold jewelry collection. If you're interested in more steps on how to do that, I'm gonna link a video here. All right, see you next time. Bye.